Welcome back, everyone, to the 7 on 8. With schools closed, we are expanding our Ask Ellen segment, helping students stuck at home to keep learning by talking about the weather.
Yes.
I love this segment. Today's question comes from Kaia, and she wants to know what causes gravity, Ellen.
Oh my goodness. So this is an excellent question, and it's a little bit of a mind bender because gravity is just something that exists. It's an invisible force. And actually, it's something that scientists have been trying to figure out for a long time. Gravity is an invisible force that pulls objects towards each other. So here on Earth, the strongest thing that we have is Earth's gravitational pull. It's what makes things fall to the ground, like these skydivers that you see here. The reason why we have gravity is because Earth is so big. So the bigger an object, the stronger the gravitational pull. And all of that happens on Earth, between the Earth and anything that's falling, to pull things down at about 9.8 meters per second. And that's what we actually use in all of our meteorological equations. But get this, humans only recently, like in the last 300 years, have started to scratch the surface of gravity. Sir Isaac Newton first explained the law of gravity and started to realize what it's all about. He lived back in the 1600s, and it's rumored that he started to wonder about gravity once he saw a falling apple. But he said, if an apple is falling, something must be acting on that apple to pull it to the ground. And then he looked up in the sky and he saw the moon, and he thought, well, the moon is falling towards or away Earth. If it wasn't being pulled towards Earth, it would fly away. So he realized that gravity isn't just something that's happening on Earth, but it's happening all over outer space. So again, the bigger the object, the stronger the pull. That's why the moon rotates around the Earth, because the Earth is bigger. And that's why the Earth rotates around the sun. And get this, Sue, it's kind of neat. Because the moon is smaller, it has a lesser gravitational pull. So if you were on the moon, you would weigh less. And if you at home want to know how much you'd weigh because of the gravity there, you take your weight and you times it by 0.16 and you'll find your answer.
There you go. What a great question,
Yeah.
you know. You just take it for granted. You don't think about it. But
Right.
once you start looking into it and you explain it all, it's like, okay, so yeah, kids at home, great question.
I love it. And keep them coming. They're from outer space to here on Earth, and I think everybody's learning a little something.
Yes, for sure. Okay, Ellen, thank you. Well, if you want to submit a question for this segment, shoot a video and an email to the 7 on 8 at woodtv.com. You can tag us on Facebook or Twitter.